Everyone films CVRTs driving down the road, going to McDonald's, filling up with petrol, all that sort of nonsense. But no one actually shows you what they are good for, and that's sneaking up on the enemy in a wood. You just wouldn't know. Well, that wasn't the most amount of fun in the world, but just shows you how nimble and light the CVRT is. I've got some foliage. It looks better already, doesn't it? This is what a tank should look like. It's camouflaged itself. So yeah, CVRT's a toy really, but if you're going to chase people in the wood, that's what you want. It's a proper bit of kit for that. Much better than just diddling around at McDonald's and putting £400 worth of petrol in it. Yeah. I suppose we actually ought to do some actual work now. Nah.
It's not always size that counts, Joe.
It's not what you do with it, it's how big it is. This is pathetic. This looks better than showed. Look at all the foliage. Right, we're going to show everyone how to drive an Eddie Hall spec YouTuber tank, also known as the Fisher Price toy. So they're pretty easy to drive, like a child could drive it. We'll have children stealing them now if I show them how to drive it, which would be quite funny. So the only thing is, they are the most rubbish thing in the world to get in. I mean, I'm not big at all. Eddie Hall's apparently had to have all this cut out and a hinge put in, so the front arm a hinge just so he can get himself in, which to be honest would make it easier. But yeah, if you pass me the camera, I'll show everyone how she starts up. Right, so in here you got the isolator box. Flip that round and you got your dash panel here, and this, you don't have a key in one of these, you have like this turny switchy thingy. That brings your ignition on. Again, like the Stormer, you've got your tillers that work the same. You've got your gear pedal. You push on your tiptoe to go down the gears, and you push back on your heel to go up the gears. And again, you need to make sure that you're in neutral before it'll start. Brake pedal and accelerator just the same. To start it, you've got one of these things here, switch here, look, you pull it out and away you go.
Oh yeah, nothing ever goes wrong with these. This is a toy tank, they're all really reliable. Pieces of shit.
Right, the next thing I'm going to show you how to drive is this Stormer. Better check the old engine oil over. Lovely and light they are. Not. Where is the dipper stick? Oh, of course. What a great place. Right, let's close these down. Put the safety lock on. Can't really imagine that swinging up and hitting you on the head, but rather it didn't. Okay, to drive the Stormer, you've got your forward and back shuttle. When you pull back, it'll go forward. When you push forward, it'll go back. Yeah, don't ask. And then you've got your gear pedal. So when you push forward with your toes, they'll actually go down the gears. And then really awkwardly, when you heel back like that, push your heel down, that actually goes up the gears. So up your heel down and down the gears, your toe forward, which seems totally back to front. You got your brake pedal, absolute waste of time, quitter pedal that is. And then you've got your accelerator. Obviously here, got wires and shit dangling down for the comms. Left tiller, right tiller. Obviously these vehicles will neutral turn, so you can be out of gear and you can literally pull on one, give it some acceleration, and it will spin round on the spot, even when it's out of gear. Now, these won't start unless they're in neutral, so make sure that she won't go any further forward on the foot pedal. Turn your vehicle isolator on, which is that one up there, and then it'll show you many things. But basically, this is your start. You pull it out and you push down, and this hasn't started for a while, so let's see how it goes. What a babe. What a babe. I'm going to let it warm up slowly. Many oil pressures. Plenty of gas in it for now. Oh, I'll let this warm up a little bit. I don't like to just get in them and rev them to hell. We'll let this build up and then we'll video drive it out of here. I do love the sound of these things. The Stormers are definitely the best sounding CVRT with a Perkins 6-cylinder. Air conditioning. Actually got aircon. Rear door open. Override. Smoke. Literally no idea what I'm doing. Wipers. Oh. Heater. Sight. Aux light. Map light. No idea if that's doing anything. Let's have a look. Well, I don't see any lights or wipers. Fuel filter. Cool. To stop it, pull stop. Good old fashioned pull stop. turn the ignition off. Job's a good one. Enjoying a bit of sunbathing, boy? You enjoying a bit of sunbathing? That's a good boy. Hey. So there we have it. That's it for the combat vehicle reconnaissance tank today, and a bit of an insight on what they are good at, and that's sneaking up ever so quietly on the enemy in a forest. You just couldn't do that in a chieftain or a centurion, just far too big. So better than going to the petrol station. Take it through your local, you know, nature reserve, forest, and have some fun in the forest. It's much better than just going down to McDonald's. If we're going to take a tank to McDonald's, we're not going to mess around with a Fisher Price toy like this. We'll actually take a proper tank at some point, don't know when, but we will probably be the only people that actually take a proper tank to McDonald's. However, I'm not sure if we're going to get a chieftain round the drive-in, you know, the drive-through thing. Well, of course it will fit, but that will cause trouble. But we may have to just actually park up in the car park, or near the car park, or at the side of the road near McDonald's. We'll see how close we can get. But that will probably be in the future. But for now, we've actually got to go and do some actual work and finish putting the engine back in Seb's Chieftain. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the combat reconnaissance vehicle tank video driving through the wood. We'll see you again in the next one.